Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, about the 20,000 XRP is gonna change your life. I also want to say guys that if you just press the like button, you're automatically entered into a $150 giveaway. All you have to do is press the like button, comment something down below, and hit the notification bell on. That is it. And if we hit 400 likes in 24 hours, we're giving that money away to a randomly selected person from the comment section. So make sure you go ahead and do that right now, and let's get into our topic of today. Hey everyone, what's an average XRP accumulation do you think most have? I believe everyone probably have about 20k, and I think it's good. This is from XRP as Florida Lux Realty Pamam or AORT33672247 on Twitter. What I found fun about this statement here is actually things many people in the community have 20,000 XRP or more, which is a complete misconception. I think this idea comes from all the people tweeting and talking about how 20k XRP will change your life, or how 20k XRP is just a start, or anything along those lines. But really, if you're holding 20% or 20,000 XRP, you are a whale, right, in the XRP space. That is, again, 20,000 XRP, which would be roughly, let's say, $7,000. I don't know how much it would be really. It's not that much money in the crypto space, but on the contrary, it's a lot of money to have locked up into one coin, and you'll see later on in this video that not that many people actually have that in one coin. Guys, I just noticed this and thought it would quickly be worth a mention. Here is a tweet from an Alex Cobb lookalike, Ross and Tony. He says, "Thanks so much for a Ripple for this gift. I got back 200k XP after sending 20k. This type of stuff is so fake, right? Here's another person, either a scammer or kind of a cynical asshole, I don't know. But this is just a flat out scam. Don't send any money to anybody. You won't get money back. You just send it away, and that's basically it. So don't fall for that type of stuff. I know, to you it might sound like the most obvious thing in the world, but there's still people falling for it. Otherwise, they would not continue this type of stuff." Kung Fu Nerd on Twitter. Let's say XRP to $1 million. Screw that 20,000, 10,000, 1,000 per XRP crap. We have a long history of vetted trade data to base our assumptions on. And oh yeah, we have a completely misguided understanding of value by basing everything against the failing US dollar. Carry on. Now again, I don't think that highly per coin for XRP, but he does have a point. We actually, as humans, I'm assuming we should state it, or even technology as well, like robots, we all compare the valuations to US dollars because that's what we use the most, that's what you pay within the store, and that's how you pay your bills. But in reality, it is not all about the valuation per dollar. It is also about the utility per coin, what you can do with each coin, and again, that is still measured most of the time in US dollars because that's again how we evaluate those coins and how many you can buy. But in the end, right, the goal is to be able to buy as much as you want or whatever you want with the coin itself, for example, XRP. And if it were to be 1 million XRP or $1 million per XRP, it could actually still work, right? It could, hypothetically speaking. The only strange thing is that it will really increase global wealth and everything will be different. But in reality, global wealth always increases, so more money being added to the world is not going to just blow it up. It's going to be gradually, and it will most likely work out. It would just most likely not happen is really the whole story behind that, I should say. Crypto Bitlore Blondie and Expiandi. Showed my dad that Rothschilds have their hands on SBI, which owns a good amount of XRP. He is now a proud owner of 480.5 XRP. That's 25 people. I've gotten into XRP if anyone's counting. Crypto Blondie says, only 480 XRP? Man, tell your dad to invest at least 20k XRP if not more at those prices. That what your dad has invested / hold is pocket change. And I don't think that's completely true either. I think 450 XRP for a non-believer, which is again divided by 3, and let's say 160 something dollars, just a quick maths here, is really still a good amount of money, right? I understand the vision of always saying more is better, but for somebody who has no idea what he's investing in and he's just putting it into a random instrument that he found on the internet or because of his son, I think that's still a good and fair amount of money to try it out with. Again, it's just a trial. At one point, he'll just notice that it's worth a lot more, and you'll most likely, be investing more and more and more. But it's something you gotta figure out yourself, and you do not have to change because somebody tells you to do something. And please do not take investment advice from most people around this world. Make sure you do your own due diligence, and maybe from your son you can take it. I get that, but for most people of the world, I would recommend against it. But guys, make sure this is ironical. Make sure you go ahead and join the Facebook group, because there's a little bit of a trader group, right? We're talking about some of the developments, some of the things that are going on, what we're doing, what we're finding on the internet, and I'm gonna be making that into a cool little community. But I recommend you guys all to go ahead and check it out right now. Dan van Adam on Twitter, he says, so 20k invested in XRP makes you a whale. Love this. I think this makes me an XRP sardine. What sea creature are you? It is actually a reply to Sergeant Obi-Wan, who said on Twitter, Rip a whale. It only takes 20,000 XRP to become a XRP 1%er. It's actually an article from News BTC, and we actually have that article open as well. It is right here. Rip a whale. It only takes 20,000 XRP or $20,000 to become a XRP 1%. And again, I might have mistaken 20,000 XRP and $20,000 in this video a couple of times, but in the end, $20,000, 20,000 XRP, there's a pretty big difference, but it's about 70,000 XRP or $20,000 worth of XRP. I'm sorry, guys. How cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP are distributed can impact a specific asset's success, both in terms of trust in the asset, but also how scarcity might affect an asset long term. And while XRP is often the target of much distaste surrounding the way the asset was distributed, becoming a Ripple whale and joining the top 1% of all XRP holders doesn't take a lot of initial capital. It costs about $20,000 to become an XRP whale. Because cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP are new, emerging technologies that are also financial assets, analysts look at a number of different data points to attempt to determine a market fair value. One such metric that's often looked at is the distribution of each asset across wallets, including the percentage breakdown of how many wallets are holding different levels of assets. One crypto analyst has shared a chart that reveals the average asset held across the top 10% of the XRP holders. The data shows that to become an XRP 1%er, a term coined to show high wealth inequality against the other 99% of the population, one only needs to hold roughly $20,000 in Ripple at today's price of 26 cents per XRP token. A simple breakdown of what it takes to be at the top 1% of XRP holders. Came across this and thought it was pretty interesting. If you're holding more than 70,000 XRP, you are the top 1% of XRP. The table shows that the top 1% of Ripple accounts hold roughly 69,000 XRP on average. To become a 1%er in Bitcoin, one would need to hold an account containing more than 10 BTC, or the equivalent of more than $100,000. And again, that's a little bit more difficult to do because, $100,000 is quite a significant amount more than $20,000. It's 5 times to be exact, if you guys did not know. And to be the 0.1% of all account holders, one would need to hold over 188,000 XRP. That's a lot of money. And to earn the highest spot of 0.01% of the account holders, you would need to have over $4.25 million worth of XRP, which is 16.5 million tokens. And again, this is the bracket. No, just kidding, guys. Maybe at one point we're going to be in this bracket. Let's grind, guys. Let's grind. But this is still a very, very big goal to become 0.01% of the XP holders. But it's very, very far away. I can tell you that much. Holders divided due to Ripple escrow selling during downtrend. This is again about the whole situation about the fork and back and forward, about the dumping back and forward. XRP heads lower after failed breakout. I find this so interesting that this was an article that was posted earlier today, the 17th, and then later in the day, the price pumped like crazy. It was really quite interesting to see the contrast of these articles. Price analysis, the 16th. If we scroll down a little bit, XRP has been trading between the 20-day EMA and the 24.5 cents for the past few days. The failure of the bulls to ascend the 20-day EMA shows a lack of demand even at these levels. In a down move, when the price consolidates in a tight range near the strong support, the probability of a breakdown increases. If bears sink the price below 24.5, a retest of 22.25 or 22.5 will be in the cards. A drop to a new 52-week low will be a huge negative and can extend the fall to 19 cents. Contrary to our assumption, if XBDUSD pair rebounds sharply from the current levels, or 24.5, and rises above the moving averages, it will indicate strength. If the price sustains above 27,795, a rally to 34.29 is possible. So actually, they were not as far off, right? they said here at the end, if the price sustains above this, we will rally, and we did. So it's pretty cool. Top 3 price prediction: Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, yada, yada, yada. Scroll down a little bit. Let's see where we got some XRP talk. Right here, boy. Not too much in the positive sense here. They were mostly negative about the price, and they didn't say too much. They just said above the current price, the first resistance is at 27.1, then 28, and then 28.3, but we broke past all of them, no problem. Ripple price, XRP facing uphill task. Can bulls make it? Well, Ripple price is struggling to surpass the main 26.5 resistance area against US dollar. The price is showing a few positive signs, but it must break the 26.50 resistance level, and there is a major breakout pattern forming with support at 25.85 on the hourly chart of XPD-USD pair, and the price could either rally above 26.50 or it might resume its decline below 25.80. It chose the first option of, rallying above 26.50, and we're all pretty happy about that happening. Guys, I cannot even explain, or I actually tried to explain, but I cannot even, in the greatest sense, explain how happy I was with all of these developments. Like, XRP to get these gains, I could have not dreamed. I did not expect this to happen whatsoever, but I'm pretty excited and pretty happy to be seeing it, though. Don't take me wrong. Don't take this the wrong way. I think it's really amazing, and I think we have some really crazy stuff in front of us right now if we just continue with this pace. Ripple bulls woke up and pushed XPD-USD towards 27 cents in a matter of minutes. XPD-USD gains over 2% of its value in a matter of minutes. The further upside is limited at this stage. That part is true. The upside is limited. We already saw that. We're already seeing these coins all decline, and XP specifically here already at 11% in gains instead of almost 15%. So yeah, this supposed beloved run was not as long-lived as hoped for, but still pretty cool, pretty happy with all of this and how it all moved out. So I cannot complain, guys. I can definitely not complain about any of this. Guys, we've still gotten some crazy gains in a short amount of time. Let's move forward. Ripple's XRP technical analysis: XRP-USD bulls are breached pennant. Use breached pennant as platform for further gains. That's pretty cool. And yeah, so oh wait, let's actually read this article. We forgot that. Ripple's XRP price on Tuesday is trading in the green, holding gains of 2%. XRP-USD price action is moving in consolidation mode, sitting just above a breakout pattern structure, and upside appears to be very much capped by resistance within the 26-cent price territory. XPD-USD daily chart: XP sitting just above a breached bearish technical pattern, and there is a lack of commitment for now. And on the 60-minute, the formation, the price has extended out to the upside from a triangular structure formation. That's it. So yeah, pretty obvious the price is going to fall back down again. I'm kind of scared for it, but on the other hand, we got some small low gains. I think we're going to get out of our positions on XRP right now just to be sure. But guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you press the like button down below to enter these giveaways, and also make sure you go ahead and press the subscribe button to be notified whenever I post some new cool cryptocurrency videos. Shout out to all the people I covered on Twitter: Art3 whatever, the Kung Fu Nerd, XP Andy, XP or Crypto Blondie, and Aquamarine 8463. Shout out to you guys for all your cool tweets. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice day. Have a nice evening, and have a nice, it's not even weekend anymore. Oh damn.